Sean Springs with an interception return for a touchdown as well. Mike Shanahan, defending Super Bowl champion Broncos. I know you like to hear me say it, Tom. Would it be 18 straight regular season wins? Oh, Elway to Shannon Sharp. Money, 38 yards against Dallas, 7-0 Denver.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp down the seam untouched. Nobody made him reroute.
Broncos next possession after Ernie Mills touchdown for Dallas. Terrell Davis. Look at it go. 63 yards, Tom. No one laid a hand on him. And you know what's coming in the end zone after 63 yards? The mile-high salute. Same score, next possession. This is not a replay.
Well, look at the offensive line. Great blocking. They rail to the front side. They cut to the back side. There's a hole right up the middle of the field. And the great thing about Terrell is power at the line of scrimmage, but the speed to take it to this.
Here's what the Cowboys don't like. They look at the still photos. They're not moving either in the moving pictures or the still photos. 21-7 Denver. 28-14 the Broncos second quarter. Troy Aikman had 43 yards rushing last week. Marvin Washington drives his left shoulder into the ground. He's in obvious pain. He grabs the left shoulder. Take another look. He avoids Romanowski, but takes the hit from Washington. A fractured left clavicle for Aikman, out 4 to 8 weeks. That's horrible news from a team that seemed back on the rise. So Aikman left. Jason Garrett from
Princeton
ends up being the quarterback. Meanwhile, John Elway from Stanford rolls out, throws the pass, and he grabs his right hamstring. He leaves the game in favor of Bobby Brister. What's going on here? We start with Aikman and Elway. We end with Brister and Garrett. But the Broncos, 42-23. And Denver at 515 yards in the game. Terrell Davis was immense. 75 carries, 191 yards.
Yeah, and we talked about the run-pass differential for this team. You see the 22 passes by John Elway, but the 191 yards by Terrell Davis is the key to the game.
Obviously, 23 carries I meant. What I was looking at was this as we go inside the numbers. Carried it 75 times. It would have been Jim Brown. Barry Sanders had 185 yards rushing today for Detroit. The three leading guys in rushing last year all were held to under 100 yards in Week 1. Week 2 is another story for Barry, T.D., and Jerome Bettis.